I understand you all will be speaking again today to try to get a deal. There was some indication from Mark Meadows and others that you might have a deal even by the end of the week. Does that still sound right to you? And what do you say to all those people who I know you hear from in your own district who are really suffering and aren't interested in the political fight but want to save their small business or their family and they need some money in their pocket as soon as possible?
I say help is on the way. It will be better, it will be bolder, it will be safer, and it will be retroactive.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Here's a quick update on the next stimulus package, the second stimulus check, and the weekly unemployment benefits extension. Let's get into it. But first, guys, as always, before we get started, do me a favor. Thumbs up this video so it can help more people to watch it, and also subscribe so you don't miss any of our next stimulus videos. Thanks. The next stimulus package, the second stimulus check, and the weekly unemployment benefits are finally on track, guys, to become reality. The way the negotiations have been going between the House and the White House, we think we may get a stimulus bill as early as next week, right before the elections. Here's what the speaker had to say today on the status of the negotiations.
As you talk about your negotiation with Secretary Mnuchin, I understand you all will be speaking again today to try to get a deal. There was some indication from Mark Meadows and others that you might have a deal even by the end of the week. Does that still sound right to you? And what do you say to all those people who I know you hear from in your own district who are really suffering and aren't interested in the political fight but want to save their small business or their family and they need some money in their pocket as soon as possible?
I say help is on the way. It will be better, it will be bolder, it will be safer, and it will be retroactive. But the fact is that while we can't correct everything in one bill, we shouldn't be making matters worse. And that's what the Republicans have been doing, making matters worse. So in our legislation, we're coming closer to what we must do: crush the virus, honor our heroes, our state and local governments, healthcare workers, transportation, sanitation, teachers, police and fire, first responders who make our system work. And they risk their lives to save lives, and now they may lose their jobs. And you heard the president's irresponsible, really stupid tweet that he did again. Well, need I characterize his tweets? That seems to be standard fare. But the fact is that we have to do that if we're going to have the healthcare people in work, the teachers in place, and the rest to get the job done. And then, of course, to put money in the pockets of the American people. My view is the president has only wanted to be able to send out that check. But one check is not the solution to this. We have to have ongoing, and that's one of the debates we're having right now, is earned income tax credit, child tax credit, things to lift people out of poverty. 6 to 8, depending on the numbers you follow, million people have fallen into poverty, back into poverty as the CARES Act benefits wear off. We have to restore that. One check doesn't do it. We'd rather, it's like I'm sending you a fish instead of I'm setting you up to fish.
Do you think there'll be a deal before Election Day, Speaker Pelosi?
That would be my hope. We could do it in the House. You hear what the leader in the Senate is saying, but that's really up to the president. We're negotiating with him. We've made progress, and I have to say we've made progress in this regard, but we're still not there. But we can be. We can be, and we know, our members know how people are suffering. That's who we represent. That's what our fight is about. You should see the fight we had to get food. To get food, it was a fight. So understand, we don't share values. So it's a harder discussion than usual. But I'm still optimistic because I think both sides want to come to agreement. Otherwise, why would we even be talking to each other? I mean, this is not, shall we say.
According to the House Speaker, they have come to terms on the second stimulus check, also on testing and tracing, which is a big deal. But some of the differences are money for states and local governments, liability protections for businesses, and the amount on how much the extension benefits should be. The Republicans are offering $400 a week, but the Democrats want the same $600 as it was under the first stimulus package. And also, according to the House Speaker, the way the negotiations are going, they are so confident that they may get a deal by next week. Staffers have already begun drafting part of the next stimulus bill. So if we get a stimulus bill next week, when should you expect to get some actual money in your pocket? Well, if we do actually get a bill by next week and actually signed by the president right before the election, you shouldn't expect to see any money until probably at the earliest the second week of November. We do expect to see this money to flow a lot quicker than the last stimulus package, but after the president signed the last stimulus package, we did not see any money until about 17 days later after the bill was signed. We should expect about the same or a little bit earlier. This is actual progress, guys. I'm happy to bring it to you because the negotiations are ongoing now every day. We hope to get something before the elections. We think we will get it, but the money won't flow right away. But at least if we get a bill, we have something we can look forward to. This was your quick stimulus update for today. As always, if anything else comes up, I'll bring it to you as quickly as I can. And if you made it this far, thank you again for watching. My name is Paul with Sunset Realty, and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. So please subscribe so don't miss any of our next stimulus videos. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Hey, fun fact, guys. We bring you the stimulus package news updates every day in 5 minutes or less. We don't make you sit around and watch a 10-15 minute video just to get a 30-second update, guys. So please subscribe so don't miss any of our next videos, guys. Thanks.